to see you, man. Good to see you.
So we're back here with Joby of Joby's Hats, and he's gonna hook me up with, what do we got here today?
We got a 500X steel from American Hat. Beautiful hat. So we're gonna shape it up for you and get it going, man.
All right, sounds good. And we'll talk about some stuff while you're shaping.
Yeah, let's do it, man. So we're gonna go ahead and center it. To you. As you know, all of our hats are centered to the customer's face, man. So
I'm sweaty.
That's okay. So each hat is unique because of that, man. So it's shaped to your face, man.
Oh yeah, this is a round oval too.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, that's pretty tight. Let's see here.
Let me go ahead and steam it.
Okay.
Make it a little longer. That's a good thing about round ovals. You can always make them a little longer.
So all of your hats, do you order in as a round oval, or do you have a mix?
I have a mix, mainly round oval. The reason is because it's so much easier to make them longer.
Okay.
You know, you steam them. Then you gotta do is just squeeze them a little bit like this. Pull, forehead and back.
So until I found out you had this hat, I didn't even know that American made a round oval.
Yeah, no, they've been making them for a long, long time. In fact, they had a round oval that had been around for years, but it was more of a tapered, tall, round. So this is the new, they call it a 6R.
Okay.
Crown. So it's a new remodel. They just started it last year, and it's a pretty nice. It didn't lose that height on the crown like they used to. It used to be more straight and round on the top.
Yeah. So back in like the 80s, 90s, they had that really tapered, kind of like Smokey and the Bandit. Maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Really skinny at the top.
Yeah. All right, try that, and you're gonna feel the difference.
All right. I can see the difference already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That right there. I can tell it's going to be a little loose when we get it done.
When we get done, I need to shrink a little bit once we shape it up, but all right. So I got it. Got the center.
All right.
Perfect. All right, man. So we're gonna do. You said a cattleman. Yeah. So let's go start doing the cattleman crown. And I know you said you wanted it pretty low, right? Low cattleman.
Yeah. So I prefer it to touch the top of my head. Maybe not exactly, but sometimes when you get a little sweatier and it gets loosened up, and it'll tend to drop down all the way past your ears sometimes.
Perfect, man. We'll get it going.
All right, Joby. So tell me, we talked last time, and for people who haven't seen that video, where did you get your start? Where did you?
I started at Shepler's, man.
Shepler's, and that was in
Arlington.
Okay.
And I think it was 1996. I was 16 years old.
16.
16,
so
man.
Was that a summer job or just a?
It was a summer job. I lived down the street from that Shepler's, and I used to love just coming down and just the smell of leather in the store, man, and just grabbing hats and everything. And to me, man, it was just a passion, and I loved hats since before then. And I started as a little side job in the summer during school, and man, one day, hat guy was sick, and I kind of been practicing already for a few months, and man just said, "Hey, Joby, you're up." From there on, man, I started shaping, and to now,
So did you wear a cowboy hat back in the day, or?
Yeah, I did. I did wear a straw. Obviously, the shape was a lot different than nowadays, but yeah, man, I wore hats since I was like 8 years old. Yeah.
So I noticed last time we talked, you're not wearing cowboy boots, and that's okay. But is that a thing where you've never worn cowboy boots, or do you just it's easier in here? I know standing in Cavenders all day, it gets tiring, and you wish you had some tennis shoes on sometimes.
Over the years, man, I switched from cowboy boots to what we wear now. Like kind of like Sperry's, Hey Dudes, whatever, tennis shoes. And you see that more often now in the rodeo industry. You see the Twisted X shoes, all the shoes, just because of the comfort, like you said, man, I'm 14 hours a day standing up on the hardwood floor, so it's after so many years, man, it starts getting to you, man. So it's like that, but for special events and stuff like that, I do wear my boots and stuff. But for the most part, man, you see us wearing tennis shoes and stuff like that.
So what brands do you carry? You mentioned Sperry and Hey Dude. You carry?
We carry a Hey Dude. We carry Twisted X, Roper, and that's it for shoes. Yeah. Okay. I just mentioned the Sperry's, man, because back in the day, 6 to 8 years ago, Sperry's was the thing. Before.
They sure were.
Everything. Yeah. So
So I already smell this, and so the 500X to me has a distinct smell compared to a lot of the other hats.
Believe it or not, he does.
And so this hat also, after it's shaped up, it will radiate that smell for maybe a month or month and a half.
A month and a half, sometimes 2 months, depends.
Yeah.
If you wear it out a lot outside, the smell will go faster. But if you leave it in the box for a long time, the smell will continue to be there. And it's just, I guess it's just what it's made out of. You know, the sizing that they put at the factory, man, the plating, all that, it's just a beautiful hat. I mean, it's a nice hat.
It is a great hat. I love it. It's nothing else quite feels like it. Maybe, I mean, you get into a 1000X, I'm sure, you know, it's a little different. But, you know, this is supposed to be a little harder wearing hat. So what X factors do you carry? You carry the 6, 7, 10, and then
we carry 7, 10, 20, 40, and then from 40 we'll go to 200, 500, and 1,000. We carry the 1,000X too, the mink. Yes, sir.
Do you have one of those in stock?
Yeah, we do have one.
We're gonna have to take a look at that before.
Yeah, no, for sure. We have it in black and silver belly.
Okay.
And the mink. Yeah.
Is that the only colors it comes in?
I think it comes in 2 other colors, but those are the ones that we carry because they're usually one black or silver belly.
So, you know, a 1000X American is a great hat, and you know it's got some prestige with it with that gold buckle. But I saw on your Instagram last week, you sold something else recently. Is that right?
We sold 2 actually this week, believe it or not. Yeah, we sold the El Diamante, which is a 1000X from Stetson. It's made out of a chinchilla, 100%.
Okay.
And it's also, you know, a 24 karat gold buckle with 26 diamonds, and it also makes it unique that it's got that big leather case.
Right.
That thing is worth like $500. So it's quite a unique hat too, man. It's one of a kind.
So how many of those do you stock?
We have about 3 in stock.
3?
Usually, you know, size 7, 7 and 8, 7 and a quarter.
So now still after you sold those, you got 3, or is it...
Those were actually special orders.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, one of them was special order. They picked it up, and then the other one, a customer just bought it. Yeah.
Okay.
Those run $5,000, man.
How often do you have somebody come in and say, I mean, I've heard stories where somebody comes in and wants to buy 3 at one time.
Yeah,
but
it depends, man. It's a hit and miss. Sometimes you get that one customer that they already own a 500 like yourself, and the next hat, you want to jump to that 1,000, and you know, I think it's once customers know what they're buying, it's really, the money doesn't mean anything to them because they know they're buying a really good quality, whether it's a Rodeo King mink, American mink, or the 1000X chinchilla from Stetson.
So we talked about the American and the Stetson. What other hats do you carry, maybe in the higher X factors?
In the higher X, we carry the Stetson, Resistol, and the Rodeo Kings also we carry 200, 100X, and then 1000X.
Okay.
And then what else do we carry? I think in the higher X, that's all we carry in the higher X's. Yeah. But we carry every brand in the book, man, for straws. Every brand.
And you have your own brand.
We got our own brand too.
What X factors do they come in?
For straws, we normally mark them 20X or 100X.
Okay. So you only sell your own brand in a straw?
Yeah, straw
Okay.
only. Yeah, no felts.
Okay.
For now.
And so you actually go down there. We were talking earlier off camera, and you go down there and oversee the quality of these products.
Yes, we have our factory down in Mexico, and I'll go down there probably 5 to 6 times a year and check quality, check bodies, check lacquer, and check all that, man, because we want to put our high standards on our brand as well. And we sell a lot of our brand too right now. So
I see a lot of them on your Instagram. They
Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah.
and they look great too.
yeah,
So-
we pick bodies that are unique as well, like the one that I'm wearing right now. So this is our brand.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how many hats do you personally have? Do you have just a plethora of hats?
No,
to
believe it
choose
or not,
from?
I probably have probably about 5 that I wear the most, and then the other 5, my son Joby Jr. wears them. We wear the same size, so we share hats. Yeah, he breaks them in for me.
Nice.
So yeah, man. All right, so what do you think? This is a low cattleman. I did this one not so deep, a little longer, and right now
good.
this should be about a 4.5.
Yeah,
It's about a
looks different, doesn't it?
4 3/4.
Yeah.
So it's pretty low. Let's go ahead. You want to put it on?
Sure.
Make sure that it doesn't. I can bring it a little lower if you want to.
Oh yeah, it tightened up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It'll shrink a little bit. A lot of people don't believe that, but hats will. How does it feel like
I
it's
think
hit?
that's good. No, it's not hitting. I can push it down and hit, but it takes a while to get down there. So
Okay, let me measure yours now.
Yeah.
See what this one is. Yeah, so see, this one is a little higher. This is a 5.
5 inch.
So yours is about a quarter shorter now.
Okay.
I think that's.
Got a mirror?
You want to check the mirror?
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Looks pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, so this one is about the same. It's about a 5.
5.
So.
And
this
I
one.
like that hat. That's one of my favorite shapes on a hat so far.
Yeah, so see, it's gonna be pretty close.
Yeah. I kind of like, I like my my silver bellies kind of like this with the
With the hottie mail pinch.
Yep.
Have you ever
know
heard of
why.
that term?
Yeah.
The hottie mail.
Yep, for sure.
Okay, so same width,
Okay.
right? Okay.
Yeah. So I love this brim. How it's kind of got this flare that kind of goes out from the inside.
Yeah,
And
gotcha.
then this dip is I really like that
Yeah,
dip too.
gotcha.
So we talked about your beginnings, and we know that you started Joby's Hat while you were still working for what, Shepler's?
I was a boot barn.
Boot Barn. Okay.
Boot barn. I was a boot barn for about 4 years with them, and I was already, Joby's Hats kind of started as a nickname. People would call me, "Hey, Joby the Hat Guy," or Joby's Hats, and then it became Joby's Hats, for a long time.
Right.
So that's what we named the store Joby's Hats. We talked about we talked about Hat Depot and Hat This, and man, we thought about it, all different names, and my wife said, "You know what? You're known as Joby's Hats. That's what people know as you as." So we just kept it like that, simple and plain like that.
So Joby, is that a nickname?
Joby is actually it's kind of like a nickname for my real name, which is Job, Job, like in the Bible.
Okay.
Yeah.
My wife my wife's Mexican, so she said it's a nickname.
Yeah. So it was Joby, because people couldn't pronounce Job. They
Okay.
were called Job and Joe. I was Jose. I was Joel. Every name but Job. So that's why Joby. We use that as a kind of like a nickname, but it stayed like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you went from Shepler's to start, and then Cavender's, and then Boot Barn.
I started it at Shepler's, and then I worked at Sargent's, which is now disappeared. And then from there I went to Cavender's, and that's where I stayed for a long time at Cavender's. And then from Cavender's I went to Boot Barn, and then I started doing all the road shows for them.
Okay.
We did Vegas, Gillette, Houston, Forward Stock Show, shaping all around. And that's when I realized that I needed to start my own thing, because I had a following already. And at Boot Barn, man, on Saturdays I had a line, of people that was coming from Dallas, all over Texas for that. So I figured that there was a demand for that, and that's how I started Joby's Hats.
Yeah, last time we were here, it was, I think, a Saturday afternoon, probably about 5 or 6, maybe 6, 7 o'clock at night, and the line was all the way back and kind of made an L.
Yeah,
So
and that's, man, believe it or not, that's usually how it is on the weekends. We have it's 7 of us shape hats in a weekend. We got 8 steamers, man, so we stay busy, and it's pretty nice. I mean, it's a different feeling, man. I like it. Some people say, "No, man, it's a lot of work." For me, I'll enjoy it, man, because I enjoy every hat that I do. Yes, sir.
So how did you start in social media? What was it, Instagram, or was it Facebook?
It was
or?
Facebook.
Facebook.
And then I had Instagram, but it was a personal Instagram. I really didn't think nothing of it. And I have Twitter and all that, but I don't use those. I don't know how, to be honest. I stay too busy with Instagram and Facebook, man. And I started posting hats, man. Back then there was really not a lot of pages that were posting hats, that I remember seeing. And from there on, man, just got a lot of followers, and Instagram is pretty big. We have, I think, 138,000 followers right now. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy what social media does.
And you have people come or call from all over the world. They come in, they fly here
all over the world,
to get hats or to get patches or both. Or?
A little bit of both. Just we call it now to get the Joby's experience.
Yeah.
The Joby's experience, man. We get people to come in. We come in almost like a tourist place. People want to come in, like you said, get a patch, you know, get all that done, man. And it's a good feeling.
So of course I was familiar with your store before we met, but you know, it wasn't until after we did that short little interview that I realized how famous you were. You're kind of a big deal.
No, well, that's what people tell me, man. But I don't see it that way yet. But yeah, we get recognized everywhere we go, man. We get some people. Sometimes my wife gets mad because people will ask for a picture at a restaurant or something, and you know, she'll be like, "Man, you're a celebrity now." And I'm like, "Nah, I like helping out, man. I do a lot of stuff for the community. You know, we sponsor a lot of local kids, you know, barrel racers, a lot of that. You know, for example, we sponsor the Burleson rodeo team, you know, local school. We sponsor them hats, shirts, jackets, and all that stuff. So I try to help out a lot in the community as much as I can. Give some of that love back, man, you know.
So I saw, you know, you have a lot of posts on your Instagram for barrel racing and bull riding and a lot of rodeo stuff. Are these people that you actually sponsor, or are these?
No, we sponsor them. A lot of these we do, and a lot of these people just tag us just because they love our brand.
Right.
But a lot of these people we do sponsor them. Bull riders. We got a couple of Brazilians that we sponsor and stuff like that. So.
Well, I love your patches. You know, you gave me this patch. You gave me two of these, and I have one on
the
each
feather?
of my each. You know, because I love a feather on a straw, and so you know, every time I take a picture of this hat on Instagram, I tag you.
Yeah,
You always like it, so I mean that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you know everybody. You can't probably hit everybody, but you probably try,
believe it or not, we were out of that patch for 2 weeks.
Really?
So usually when something that is out of stock, I try not to redo it because then people will call and ask for it, and then we're out of it. So we just got them in actually right now. So we got about 1,000 of them. So they'll go out pretty quick.
So we were talking. You mentioned your community involvement, and I know I've heard that you do a Joby Fest. And can you tell me a little bit about that and how that got started?
You know, we started when we hit 2 years anniversary. I wanted to bring a little music band, and then just kind of do giveaways for the customers. It was just all appreciation, man. It was appreciation to our customers, and it started like that. First, we did it inside the store. We had maybe 1,000 people that day.
Wow.
And it was crazy. It was a Sunday, you know, and it was crazy. They called the security on us here at the mall, so, you know, but it was a good thing. And then from there on, we decided to go bigger, man, and we did it outside in the parking lot, kind of like a festival thing. So we rented, you know, the whole stage. We brought groups and stuff, man, and last year we had 7,000 people at
7,000.
once in the parking lot of this mall. Yeah, so all it is just appreciation, man. Just give some of the love back to our customers. We do free caps, free T-shirts. We do a bunch of that stuff. Yes, sir.
That's cool.
It's fun, man. It's fun. People always say that when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. I believe it.
I
believe it.
I've always wanted to do something that I loved, as opposed to something that gave me a certain style of life.
Yeah.
And this what I do now is a hobby, but I love it and I enjoy it.
Enjoy it. Yeah.
So
nice. All right, man. You want to try it on?
Looks
See what?
Awesome.
Try that.
Awesome.
See what you think. And we might. I think the back you have a little more round on this one, but we'll check it out. How does it fit? How does it fit now?
It's still pretty tight front
Pretty
to back.
tight. Okay.
But
We'll stretch it a little more.
Yeah.
All right. Get close to me. Leave it up.
Oh.
You're good. Yeah. I think we'll. You want to check in the mirror real quick?
Sure. All right, man. This thing looks awesome.
Okay. Let's bring the back up a little more.
Yeah, I was just gonna give that a little bit more of a bowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
We call it mule kick.
All right.
A little more mule kick on there.
So, I've seen a lot of more fashion hats and the fedoras on your Instagram lately. You did a Rodeo King Black Cherry recently that had that swirl top.
Yeah, we
that
did.
Thing
It
looks awesome.
We did it Sunday. Yeah, it was really. Customer came from California.
Really?
She purchased 7 hats that day. 2 for her, and then some other people that asked her to buy hats when she was here. And she wanted something different, so she wanted some more of a fashion, but distressed, burned, but their classy look as well. So yeah, we do a lot of that stuff. A lot of the stuff, believe it or not, we do a lot of crazy stuff. We try not to post that much on social media.
Okay.
Just so that we can give that customer that unique hat for a while.
I understand.
Then after a month or so, 2 months or 6 months, we'll post the hat. So
gotcha.
You know.
So somebody doesn't say, I need you to do this. I saw it on Instagram.
Exactly.
Make me one of these.
Yeah.
And so branding too. I see your son here, Joby Jr. He's got a brand right there, right?
Yeah.
On the front. Yeah.
Yeah. We can design. We can do the burnt branding or painting, and we can do it by hand. I like to draw. I like to paint, so I can do all that by hand as well.
What kind of charge is that for an extra? Is it an extra charge?
If you buy the hat from us, like it's we don't charge anything.
Okay.
If you bring your own hat, we charge about $15.
Okay.
So it's still a good price. Yes, sir. And then, like I said, we can do anything, man. You get creative. You tell us what you want, we can do it. I did one. I don't know if you saw that on Instagram or TikTok where we did a lightning bolt.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Somebody wanted a lightning bolt, and we did it. I think it's gonna show.
Or maybe I did. Did you burn that with a branding iron?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or a soldering iron, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I did see that.
Yeah. We do arrowheads. We do a little bit of everything, and man, you tell us what you want, and we'll see if we can make it happen.
Right.
There's no limits.
I see a couple back here above. Are these some examples that you've done, or?
No, these are actually hats that I collected over the years.
Okay.
And some of them I've done, like the extreme distress. We can do all that as well. And then we do a lot of that. Like this hat has been around, man, probably about 30 years in the family. So a lot of these.
That's one of those tall crown Americans we were talking about.
Yeah, that's one of the 7-inch crowns with the feather hat band. Those are coming back, believe it or not. Yeah,
like Richard Petty.
Yeah, they're coming back, man. People want them, So yeah, all these hats, just kind of to give you also an example of what we can do, kind of in different crowns, different styles.
So what's the most popular crown shape you get?
Mimic.
And so most of your customers, a lot, like maybe the majority of your customers are from the Latin community. Is that right?
Yeah, it's about 60% Hispanic, and then it's the rest is a little different type of customer. We got a lot of Brazilians, a lot of Australians, and stuff like that. But yeah, it's about 60% Hispanic.
I think we talked, and I don't remember if we talked last time, if on camera or if it was an off-camera conversation about why American specifically is kind of super popular with the Hispanic community at the moment.
Well, American Hat's been around for a long time, and when we started Joby's Hats social media, we started with American Hat Company because that was and to this day is probably our number one seller for felts and straws. Sometimes when it depends on the year, but so we started posting them, and people started seeing them. Back in the day, more Hispanic community wore the Larry Mahans, Stetsons, Resistals, more of the normal brand, and man, from there on, man, American Hat became very, very popular. In fact, in 2018, I think I told you this last time, we earned the buckle for Trailblazer because we opened up that road, man, for a lot of other Hispanic stores that wanted to carry American Hat Company. So that was pretty cool.
That's right, and you texted me a picture of the buckle so I can put it in the video. And if you haven't seen that video, go back and check it out because the buckle is fantastic.
Yeah, it looks good.
American gave you the
I'm
buckle.
wearing it right now as we speak.
No, but they got to go back and watch the other video for me.
Hey, yeah, go. So yeah, it was pretty cool, man, and American Hat Company has been good to us. They give us a lot of hats, and and we grown a good relationship with them. With everybody at the factory, so it's pretty cool.
So that's kind of a question I have. What is your, if this is not getting into something kind of proprietary, what's kind of your order process? Do you order once a year? Do you order a couple times a year? Do you make a massive order and go pick it up? Or?
Man, it's been crazy because we're adapting to this new, since COVID hit, man, there's a shortage of bodies, a shortage of everything. But no, we order probably about 30, 40 times a year. So we get hats every month. Every month we're getting hats. And then obviously during Christmas we put a bigger order and now stock show that we do for stock show, we have a bigger order, so we get a lot of hats in.
Okay.
I think, American told us that we're one of the top 5 accounts for them, and we're a small store, but we push a lot of hats out the door, man.
Yeah, and you probably get a little priority treatment for that too.
Yeah, we do.
It's a frequent
Sorry to
flyer.
the guys, I'm sorry, but yeah, we do it to get a little priority. Yeah, but we're happy with that, man. They give us a lot of hats.
On the American Hat Company enthusiast group, we get questions all the time. Where's the best place to buy hats online, or who can we go to? And it's always my first recommendation is Joby's Hats and Best Hat Store.
Best Hat Store.
So you guys are my go-to, and if it's something that you don't have, we'll recommend NRS World, because we have some members who've had great experiences.
Yeah, and you
there.
mentioned in all the accounts that they're up there of number 5. So same thing with us. We have a good relationship with the Best Hat Store. Danny up there is a great guy, and if I don't have the hat that somebody's looking for, I send them their way.
Right.
Same thing he does. If they don't have a hat, send them my way, and then like I said, NRS. So pretty good hat places to find a good hat and get it shaped the right way, man. That's key.
That is key.
That's
Absolutely.
the key.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, let's try this on.
All right.
We brought the back up a little bit, and I think we're.
That looks exactly.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty close to this one.
Can we get a shot side by side here?
Yeah.
Look at that. Nailed it.
Yep.
Love it, man. I love it.
All right, try that and see what.
All right.
And it should fit a little bit better now as you.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I got some room here, and I might have to add some tape later when it kind of breaks in.
Yeah, when it breaks in, molds to your head.
But this actually fits better than that one because it's a little tighter.
Yeah, yeah.
So I like it, and I dig the shape, and it's a little darker, so I can wear it. Well, I tend to wear felt, whenever I want to.
Well, in steel right now, they say that it's the new black.
It is
because it goes with everything.
And that was kind of my thing. I've got a black American because it's what I could get, but I've got a steel Stetson because that's what I could get at the time, and it's one of it can go with everything, and it's not black. That's kind of thing. Everybody wears black. A black cowboy hat has kind of become
just a black hat.
Yeah,
just a black hat.
Yeah. So you want to put a little bit of flair, a little bit of your personality into it. Chocolate is another thing for me that it's on my list.
Chocolate is pretty too. And that's also what I wanted to tell you, that we do carry, man, every color on the book.
Yeah.
From pink, turquoise, red, orange, bright, neon. We carry about 60 different colors and felts of obviously all different brands and qualities. But if you're looking for that one unique lime green or cactus green hat, we have it. Or mustard, yellow, whatever, we have it in stock. So
I remember last time I was here, you have an Italian brand.
Yeah, Italian brand,
and they come in the pretty.
Yeah, Tacchino. Right? Tacchino. It's kind of a new brand. They've been around for about 4 or 5 years. And they make pretty good hats as well. They're known for being waterproof.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of the distinctive feature that they have. They're waterproof. It looks good, man. I like it. I like the eye.
It's fantastic. I love this hat, but this is kind of something I would wear on a different occasion. Really, it's kind of has to be the right time.
Okay.
This one. I like it, but this one is kind of like.
And what are you thinking of doing in that one?
So if you notice, right here on both sides is just a little different, and I think I like this side better. Maybe we can just match them up.
Gotcha.
It's just a little tune-up.
Gotcha. Did you want to get this Howdy Mail pinches on that one?
No. I like this one. I
did it like that one. I couldn't remember if you wanted it or not.
No, I like them on this one. I kind of like that little style there. Appreciate you doing this for me, Joby.
Yeah, no problem, man.
You're having boots made also, right?
We also made our boots down in Lyon, man. So they're pretty good boots. We picked the top quality skins, and they're made with, wood pegs, steel pegs, all that good stuff that that a good boot should have. Yes, sir.
How are they selling for you?
They're selling pretty good.
How long have you had those in the store?
3 years.
3 years. Okay.
3 years. Yeah, we started 3 years, and we can't even put them on the website because they sell out in the store first before we put them on the website. So it's pretty cool.
That reminds me of the website. So sometimes I know you have something in stock because either Kevin has seen it, or when we were here last time, we looked at something and was in stock. But your website doesn't always have an accurate. I'm sure it's very difficult to kind of keep that perfectly stocked.
It's hard because of a shortage of materials right now. But I always tell people they can always buy it over the phone. Obviously, like you said, it's hard to keep up with the stock, man. There's so much merchandise, you know, and it's hard to add it on the website when on a weekend you sell out of one style, and then, you know, so it's a good problem to have.
Absolutely.
But sometimes, yeah, it's hard for us to put, you know, product on the website when it goes out too fast. Hopefully, once we get settled down, man, in a couple of years, and we get back to normal, I guess, the new normal.
That's something we always recommend to somebody when they're asking about a hat, a specific hat. Where can I find it? Call Joby. If it's not on his website, a lot of stuff, you know, he goes through a lot of stock, so give him a call and see if he has it. So that's one thing we do recommend. So.
And I also wanted to tell you, we carry in felts, we carry from 6.5 all the way up to size 8. So we do have about 20 different colors in size 8.
I've never even seen a 6.5.
Yeah.
So that's pretty.
Yeah, 6.5 is pretty small, pretty much for, you know, for a kid or whatever. But we carry all the way up to size 8. So a lot of customers call for 8s, and we have them.
And 8's awfully hard to find. You know, if you go to Cavender's, you might find one.
Maybe,
felt.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
But you're not going to find a single straw in an 8 at a Cavender's. You know, unless maybe it's stockyard. I haven't been there, but in Austin, it's hard to find some of those.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, we carry all the way up to size 8 in felts and some straws as well.
Well, you've got a great store. It looks great, and we really appreciate you spending the time with us. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the folks?
No, man. Just thank y'all so much for all the support, and this. You know, we're going in 6 years on November 4th. So just thanks so much for all the support and love, and we're here to stay. Peace out.
I know at least 130,000 of you are following Joby, but if you're not, follow him on Instagram. He puts some amazing hats on there every day. His what do you call it? The stream when you
stories.
Your stories. Joby's
stories
are active almost every day.
Every day, yeah, every day we're posting, you know, hats that customers purchase daily. We post those hats because that's what customers want to see, you know. And you know, we have TikTok, we have Instagram, Facebook and Instagram is Joby's Hat Store, and TikTok and Snapchat is Joby's Hats.
Okay,
just like that.
I'll put a tag in the show notes, and that way they can follow it.
Yeah.
And so you're located in the mall. What mall?
We're located inside the Gran Plaza Mall, which is 35 in Seminary, south of Fort Worth, and entrance 1. You just come straight up the escalator, and then we're next to Foot Locker. Can't miss it.
That was going to be my next question, because the last time I was here, I had to call and say, how do I get up? You know, and which entrance? So this time, we came in.
That's entrance number 1. Yeah, entrance number 1. Yeah.
But so
that's the easiest. That's the entrance that faces 35.
Okay.
So you come through there, up the escalator, you know, take a small left, and we're next to Foot Locker, man.
Yeah, it's the biggest store on this little area right here.
Yeah, we do have, it's 10,000 square feet. So we have, you know, we have a hat, and we have a boutique for the ladies as well. You know, we have ladies' boots.
That's right.
You know.
Your wife, isn't she doing?
Yeah, my wife is in charge of the ladies' boutique. So we have a boutique, and then the men's side, which also we carry a lot of ball caps. You know, for that young kid that doesn't want to wear a hat all the time. You know, you don't want to mess up your nice felt out on a rodeo or something. You can wear a cap or whatever. But we have boots, hats, shoes, belts, a little bit of everything.
And Joby Jr.'s got his own brand, and you carry it here in store.
Yeah, Joby Jr. Created his own brand. It's called JR. He's here somewhere. Oh, here he is. Joe.
Let's see one of your hats, bud.
Bring a couple of your caps.
All right, so you came up with this brand?
Yes, sir. I would design all these in high school.
Okay.
In my tech class.
Cool.
So my teacher would show me on Photoshop how to work everything. So shout out to Miss Creasy. She helped me on everything.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's funny because I'm just learning to use Photoshop. So yeah, that's great, man.
Yeah.
I might call you for some pointers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he designs most of these colors, man, and he also started designing some of the JH patches as well, some of the Aztec colors and stuff. Yeah, he's designing some of that stuff. So he's taking some weight off my chest to
Man.
give it to him, man. So hopefully he'll keep the tradition going, and he's already a hat shaper as well, so we get that going.
We saw you shaping some hats earlier, and we'll throw that in some B-roll, yeah, for sure, because that's some pretty good stuff. So, do you have? I know you're going to school soon. Are you planning on going to school for design, or is that just something hobby for now?
I actually wanted a minor in business, as well as major in architecture, UTA.
I forgot he's not mic'd up, but hopefully we'll catch him.
Oh yeah. Hopefully, I think you get him.
Yeah, we'll get him on one of these, and I can add it in. So that's cool.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
So, all right, you gonna try it on and see what you think?
Let's take a look at it. Does it look good?
Yeah, I think it's still in this a little more. Let me see it real quick. Well, appreciate you coming out here, man. Pretty nice. I have you in all the time. Last time I had fun.
I appreciate you having me for sure.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna hook you up with some good audio, good video, and and we're gonna punch this one up a little bit.
Yeah, awesome, man.
Last time I was here, I really wasn't expecting the interview, but I thought, hey, it's a great time to get one.
Yeah, when I'm here,
and then it turned out to be so well received, and people loved it, and
yeah, no, and it was a great. Yeah, I watched the video a few times, man. It's pretty cool. All right, try that. There you go. You want to check in the mirror?
All right, man.
Man, this 500X feels good, man.
It does feel different than the gray one.
Yeah,
it's
because of the color.
This one's
the color
tighter.
Yeah, the color.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's a little almost fuzzier, I guess, like a little bit taller nap.
Yeah, because of the color. The silver bellies, they have to get them really, really fine, because on the silver bellies you can see the fuzz better than on the darker.
Okay, that makes sense.
See, on this one, if you see those small little lines.
Yes, the from the sanding, right?
Yeah, that's when they get mad. They get deep in there.
Did you design this?
I did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks.
What kind of materials though?
It's felt.
Okay.
So it's felt on felt.
You don't have any decals, do you?
Yeah. No.
So you can put one in my mirror there.
So I don't know if you saw, I designed a feather with the
I saw
Texas
that. That was
flag.
pretty cool. I saw that.
I'll send you one.
Yeah, send me one. I'll put it there.
Perfect, man. That'd be great.
That's restocking, man, for us.
Huh?
Restocking.
Nice. Did that come from the warehouse, or is that
From the
shipped
warehouse.
in? Yeah.
From a warehouse. Yeah, we have a warehouse probably about a couple of maybe 3,000 or 4,000 hats that we got in stock. But that's over restock after the weekend, man.
Be some monster editing right there.
Yeah, these do take a horrible amount, a lot of time editing.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like.
Oh
What do
yeah.
you think? Looks good?
That looks good.
All right, perfect.
I like
man.
that.
I think all right, Joby. So we were talking about 1000X hats, and we have the trifecta here, don't we?
Yeah, we have them all here, man. So
Tell me what we got.
we'll start with the Stetson 1000X, made out of chinchilla.
Okay.
Chinchilla hat. So this is the one that it's called El Diamante. It's made with like I already said, 100% chinchilla, 24 karat gold buckle set.
100% chinchilla.
100%.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, 100% chinchilla. It's got the 24 karat gold buckle set with 26 diamonds. Just that alone, it's about $1,700 worth of.
So
gold
you're probably not going to change out your band on.
No,
on
I don't suggest that. No, and like I said, and it is El Diamante, and it's the only hat that it actually has the 1000 X's on the sweatband.
Nice.
So it's a really nice hat. Comes with the hard case, and it comes with the leather tool case as well. Beautiful case. I don't have one right now to show you because they're back order, but they come with that and the beautiful hat. And then.
Well, I mean, this is my size, but you don't have the case. I'm not getting it.
No, I know, right? Yeah, no. We'll ship it out later. No, just kidding. Yeah, but it's a beautiful hat. We have a few in stock, but for the most part, we can get them order as well. and you can add your name inside, like it would say specially made, you know, and then there's no extra charge. So we get that now. To get a hat like this usually takes about 9 months.
How long does it take? So if I bought this from you today and I wanted my name put in it, how long does it take to get?
Now to add your name, it'll take about a month for the whole, you know, shipping process. But if you want to order one custom made, because they only make it in black and silver belly, it'll take about 9 to 10 months, the whole process.
Okay.
Okay, and then this is the 1000X, and then we move to the American 1000X mink. Okay,
The
beautiful
American
hat.
mink, yeah?
The American mink, man, beautiful hat band too, very classy. You know, beautiful hat. The band, if you notice, is a little bit thinner, a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
To give it the finer look compared to the Stetson.
This looks like it's thicker this way. The Stetson is really pretty. It's very sleek and slender.
Yeah, and then this one also comes with the gold American pin. It's gold. Most of the other hats come with the silver.
Nice.
This one is gold, and it's a beautiful hat. You know, it's lamb sweatband, so it's a beautiful hat. Comes open and flat. I do want to mention that the Stetsons comes pre-shaped, just like this.
yeah.
And most of these come with this profile. We call it Patron, which is that 5 3/4 crown with the slope on the back, and it's got that more of a
What is
round.
that? What do you call that? Because that's kind of popular with the Latin community too.
Yeah, it is, and it's called, you know, it's just called, we call it the Patron shape. You know, even the 30X Patron comes with the same profile. There is another profile that comes with the 4 5/8. It's a little bit lower, but most people want the higher crown because it's a classic look of a Diamante. Comes in black and silver belly only.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, just the 2 colors.
I mean, it's a good looking hat. It really is. And that buckle set isn't bad. I mean, I thought, you know, the diamonds would be gaudy, but it's not. It looks nice.
No, yeah,
And it's a smooth.
They wanted to keep it classic, you know, and nothing too fancy. And the Americans, all of our hats come open and flat, so we can shape it to whatever shape you like.
So does this come in a round oval also?
It comes in a round oval, yes sir. Yep, if you notice right here, it says round oval. And we do that just because it's, like as we said, man, it's so much easier to make them long than it is to make them round.
Sure.
So, and it's got that. This is a new 6R crown, which is not the real high tapered. Beautiful hat. We have it in black and silver belly in stock, and we have every size of American.
Does it only come in a 6-inch crown, or can you get a 7-inch crown?
You can get a 7-inch crown if you want to.
Have you ordered it?
Never in the 1000X. No,
Never?
always
Okay.
in the 6R. But man, you can be the first
No,
one
thank
to
you.
order
No,
one up.
It's not my it's not my preference, but I'm sure, you know, you do carry some 7-inch crowns, right?
Yeah, we do. We do carry steel gray, or you know, steel from American, black, and pecan and silver belly. We carry those 4 colors in the 7-inch crown.
Okay.
Then we have the 1000X Rodeo King.
Well, it's the oddball. It comes in a different.
Yeah, this is the pecan. Rodeo King, they do have it in pecan, black, silver belly. And it's also a beautiful hat. This is, compared to the American, this one, they call it beaver mink because there's a little bit of mixture, which, you know, majority of the fur is going to be mink. But it's a pecan. Their crown is a little bit lower, you know, than the traditional 6-inch. But man, we have them all in stock as well. Pecan and black are in stock. So there you have it, folks. You have, you know, 1000Xs, and they also, you know, if you notice too on the Rodeo King, the diamond is blue.
I saw that. I thought it might have been the sparkle, but yeah, I do see it's a blue diamond.
It is blue. Yeah, and it's silver plated buckle set. So I mean, it's a beautiful hat as well. And you can also feel that how thick that is. You know, most of these hats are gonna feel like that, thicker, more of a tight, compressed hair.
So we know $5,000.
This is $5,000. This is about $2,500, and this is $1,800.
Okay, so that kind of goes with Rodeo King. They're more of a budget.
Yeah.
price point, but they also offer, the X factor.
Yeah.
That
No, they do,
people
man.
want.
They do, offer a great hat, and like you said, they're known for being more of a price point, a better price kind of thing. But that doesn't mean that they're lower quality. This is a good hat.
It is a good hat, and I love the Joby hat logo in there.
Yeah, Radio King, they do put our logo on there.
Not in the American, though. Huh?
In American, they used to. Right now, as you know, it's a shortage of people and bodies and everything. So they, as of right now, they're not doing it anymore. For anybody else anywhere. But hopefully, once we get caught up, they'll put the logo back on there again.
Can I come back and get the logo?
Yeah, you can come back and put the logo on there now. Yeah. But here you have it, man. It's we have them in stock. These are the world finest hats, and we have them. So.
And this one comes with a birth certificate, bigger than.
It comes with a certificate of ownership, so it tells you what number this hat was. This one was 1,377 made, and it comes with a registration card and a hat renovation. So you get a one renovation for free. Normally costs about $200. New band, new liner, new everything for that, and also in any of the Americans too, we can do also renovation. We can send it back, and they'll get a new liner, a new band. They'll clean it, everything. And as well as Radio King. So this is one of the services that comes with.
Sounds great.
Mm-hmm. So here
all right,
you have it, man.
Appreciate you sharing that with us.
Well, yeah, no problem. Thank you for coming out again, and beautiful hats, and maybe next video will be the 1000X mink.
There you go. What color should I get?
I think black. This should be the next one.
Okay.
Or maybe a pecan.
We'll think about it.
We'll think about it.
All right. Yeah, it is. Man, I really appreciate that. It looks great.
Thank you for coming out, man. Really appreciate you. Yeah, thank you so much for coming in.
I got to take this home, and I can't take it home like this. It's gonna, I got a lot of traveling to do. I'm gonna need one of those Joby boxes. Man.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right.
Let's do it. You want me to get for you?
Yeah, let's take a look at that one on the right.
That's a cool patch, man.
Thanks.
You might have to send me a few for the store.
I got some with me, man. I'll hit you up.
Yeah.